trying to get on.
You know, hey, you know what? If we don't get anybody, hey, it's all good, man.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
All right, we're finally live after all the issues.
That was good times. Yes, and my computer.
All right, there we go.
Okay, yeah, my computer is a chicken head, so just so you know. It is pretty old, to be honest with you, but I mean, I've had her for like 8 years. It's an old school HP Envy 700.
Oh, wow. What kind of processor is in that thing?
Oh, gosh. I think it might be like an i3, I think.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I think it's an i3. Super old.
Okay.
But
all right. So we're here. I can't even tell if anybody's even watching now because the link that was originally set up. Oh, there's 2 watching now. Okay. Because the link that was originally set up, not going to work. Okay. So Kyle's in.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, sign in the chat. Oh, shoot. What is this junk?
It's all good.
Okay. All right. Well, we're here. We're live finally. Much audio problems trying to get this thing going.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess there's only one watching now, so whoever else was there dropped off.
It's all good. All good, man. So yeah, it's freaking long day today, man.
Yeah, of course. When we did this in practice, everything worked smoothly. And we do this, do it live, and everything goes wrong. So
it's so funny.
Had planned to start this all out. Hey, I'm gonna do this, do that, but that all got thrown out the window. So, but we're live now. We can start up. So,
oh man. Well, hey, at least we figured it out, man.
Yeah. So, as far as topics go, we got to talk about your Rekt.
Oh boy, here we go. Yep, I knew this was coming, man.
Yeah, I know it was a beauty.
Well, I guess the good thing that came out of all of it is that I am okay, which is the most important thing. So is the other driver. Like there was no injuries or anything like that. So it's just going through the hassle with the insurance. Luckily, the camera did save the day again, because this is on record my 4th collision since I've been driving. So
4th? Okay.
Yeah. The first one, I got hit by someone making a late exit, and back then I didn't have a camera. But all the collisions that I've been in, the other party has been at fault. So with this particular one, though, I know I told you before I was a little worried that, like, because I crossed that double yellow just a little bit early to get into that center lane. I thought that was going to be like a major deterrent to the whole determining like who was at fault. But when I talked to my adjuster, they told me that they're like, no, you were already established in your lane. They're like, this is a clean cut. And then sure enough, yeah, like literally the next day, everything got resolved.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it. You moved over to make your turn. You came to a complete stop waiting, and this guy just comes barreling down for no reason. Like in my whole write-up, I said everything you did was what you should be doing to make that turn.
Yeah.
And you need to get, when you turned right, you need to get immediately to the left lane, so then you could get right on into the turn lane.
Yeah.
And you came up and stopped, and this guy, I mean, he had no reason to get over that soon.
No. And see that particular portion of, cause I drive that strip a lot. It is very confusing, especially when they open it up into 2 lanes, 2 turn lanes. It used to just be 1. And once they open it up into 2, I mean, that whole road was just like, honestly, like, cause I watched that video probably like 500 times. I think he was trying to pass the car in front of him.
Yeah, it looked like that. He was, because I mean, you can't see a lot of it because you had just moved over him with the headlights. It looked like he was right on the tail of that guy, like, and he was trying to get around him.
Yeah.
He could have wanted to turn at the light anyway, but he was like, I'm tired of being behind this slow car, and he gunned it. He got over, and he's like, seems to be accelerating to go past the guy. I don't know. It's kind of, I'd have to look at it again, but he definitely didn't do what you're supposed to do when you move in one of those center turn lanes, because the idea is that you move over when you're ready to turn. It's like as if you're supposed to treat it as if you have like a short turn pocket. You get over and slow down immediately, and then you make your turn. It's not correct. Right up the road for any. Yeah. So he was totally just wrong in what he was doing.
No, it was. That's why they call it the suicide lane. SoCal Road Cam, she put it really, really good. She's like, yeah, that's exactly why they call it the suicide lane. Because you did mention that you guys don't have center turn lanes where you're at.
Okay, I'm out in the suburbs. There's none around here. There might be some in closer to downtown area. I don't remember. I dealt with them back in Louisiana. That's what we had those, but traffic is way lighter and stuff, so it was never a big deal. Yeah, you'd always have an incident with somebody's kind of in the way, but I never saw a wreck there. But
yeah,
I don't know.
No, they yeah, it's just watching that video so many times, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, I could have done something, but like I looked at the rear cam footage too to see if I could have like possibly like backed up or like tried to get out of the way, but honestly, I think it was the best move for me to just stay put and just take it and not try to cause any other collision at all. Because like, let's say, it's like I backed up real quick and then swerved out of the way, and then there was a car right next to me to my right, and then it's like I hit them, and then guess who's going to be at fault for that?
Yeah, as we were saying before, I don't even think you had time to do anything, because it takes your brain like a second to realize this guy is in your lane coming at you. Right. And so if you immediately turn the wheel to the right and floored it, you still wouldn't have got out of the lane. And you don't know if somebody's next to you, so you can't really do that.
Right.
Because you would just run right. You could just run right into somebody because you now swerved out of the way. Now that's your fault. You got to pay for that.
No, see, yeah. And that's, and it's just, I mean, so many things go through your head, like, oh, I could have prevented this. I could have, tried to get out of the way. I could have, but from the video, like the guy skidded at least 15 feet. He locked his brakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just, and the claims adjuster asked me, how fast do you think he was going? I was like, he had to be clocking at least like 55 to 60 at least. I was like, he wasn't going slow, or the speed limit on that road. The speed limit on that particular portion of that road, because that road's not really too long. It's 40 miles an hour. And yeah, for him to slam on his brakes and then skid that far and still impact me to where my car is totaled. Yes, by the way, my car is totaled. So, yeah. A little bummed out about that. But again,
I told you that when I first saw it. I was like, oh, that's going to be total.
Yeah.
Because again, when I totaled my car, the hit came in the same spot. It was Toyota Avalon, and it tore through the fuse box there. And the guy told me, there wasn't I think yours had more damage than mine. And the guy, the guy when he towed it, he said it's going to be totaled because the damage is tearing up all your fuse box and stuff, and that's thousands of dollars to replace.
No, yeah, you placed it correctly. Yeah, my fuse box was right there, and I was like, oh, I'm like, man, it's like it just sucks because I took such good care of that car, but again, it's so
you still in the rental now?
No, I had to turn in the rental this morning.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah. big Titanic. Remember we were talking about that earlier? I was like, yeah, driving that Camry, going from a small 2016 Toyota Corolla to a Camry. Yeah, it's like sitting there driving the Titanic. It's like, yeah, here comes the iceberg. But yeah, you know what? I was like,
sorry, I was responding to chat. Coolest drivers in SoCal said he's sharing our stream on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah, I think we got 4 people in right now, but only 1 person in the chat. Yeah. So I don't know. So for those in the chat, I know there's like a 10-second delay, first of all, and then I'm not used to running this and watching chat, so we're probably going to be slow in response. Hopefully get better at that. Do you have the chat? Are you looking at the chat there, DCE?
Yeah, I could see the comments, but because all I have on my platform right now is just, it says private chat and then comments. So
right. Yeah, comments.
Yeah, I'm on the comments tab right now. I could see disc.
Yeah, that links over to what you see on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay.
From the actual YouTube stream. But there's a delay in how that, from us seeing the messages there and
oh, okay.
Yeah, the delay. I think the old Hangouts had a much longer delay.
Yeah.
It's a little, the StreamYard says it's a 10-second delay, but I've seen it. Some messages come up in like 5 seconds. The other ones take 30 seconds. So it all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
no, I got it open right now in YouTube. I just muted the.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
I got the same thing going too.
No, well, you know what? Quick shout out to, of course, to Disc. I mean, that guy he's a beast at editing. You should. Oh man, yeah.
I've been seeing his latest stuff.
Yeah, he's really good. Also, shout out to Rextinction. Who else? Freaking Rhode Island Dashcam. I love that guy's accent.
Oh, like the world just said hello.
Oh, hey.
Okay, you see, so just so y'all know, I see the message, the hello message in the YouTube thing, but it just now popped up into our stream. So that's yeah. Actually, it didn't take too long, but yeah, there's a little delay there.
You got it to work?
Yeah, we finally got it up, got it running. We got a whole 5 people on the stream. Yay, us.
Well, that's more than some people have. So.
Well, yeah, like I said, like when we talked about this, Dallas, like I'm so glad that you like really were on board with it to push it, because I always try to get a lot of the underdogs in the to be a part of the live streams, because remember when we talked, like they were like, oh, okay, let's add more of the big wigs so we get more views, more. But I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, let's just start it out and see what happens.
Yeah. So Disc has got a question here about joining a live stream. Mm-hmm. From what I understand, yeah, you can come in if you have an account, you get to do things like having an avatar. But if you don't have a StreamYard account, you can come in, not logged in, and you still can get in and talk. You just don't get to make your own avatar. I mean, for the basics. So yeah, we could let anybody in. Actually, to be honest, what I was thinking about, it would be kind of cool if we could do this like a talk radio thing, where somebody wants to come in, I could send them the URL, add them in, talk with them for a little bit, then drop them back out and go to somebody else or talk about another subject. We could try to do something like that instead of having just set number of people in. Just wonder if that, I don't even know if that'll work out, but we could try it.
Well, no, yeah, there you go. Because I know who was it? Bad Drivers in the Bay Area. Like he did a stream too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. I was like, huh. And he used the same thing, StreamYard, and I was just like, oh man. No, he seems like a really, really good guy. really down. I was going back and forth with him a couple nights ago with the raw footage from the Rekt that I got into, and I was talking to him about like gap insurance, like, because I didn't know how that worked.
Okay.
So, but he like really like cleared it up for me. Like he was like, no, he's like, you only want that like if you owe like a lot of money.
Oh,
like
right.
like with, and I was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
if you're
like,
way
okay.
upside down, then it covers it for you, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it costs you a lot, right?
Yeah. That was I was kind of like, oh man, it's like I didn't get gap insurance, but because I didn't think any would, of course, it's just like nothing's gonna happen. But I know for those of you that are watching, and I know Dallas and Cammie, you're probably going to be disappointed in me, but I have been driving naked for the better part of a week and a half.
Oh, that's scary.
Yes.
Then when?
Yes.
You mean no insurance or no camera?
No camera.
No camera. Yes, Cammie.
Come on,
no
now.
camera.
ABC's a bad camera. Always be Cammie.
Dude. Yes, every little someone cut me off really bad.
Oh man.
And I'm like, and I flashed the brights at him. Like, I was like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? He was in this souped up like Scion with a big fart cannon muffler on the back. It's like I heard him coming, but he's like, just got right in front of me, and I was like, come on, man. Like, I'm still really shell shocked from all of this. It's
I can imagine.
Oh, from his
getting wrecked. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, no kidding. That was crazy.
Yeah, but I don't go anywhere without my camera now. I mean, if I have to like rent a U-Haul truck, I take the camera out and stick it in there. That's one thing I like about the suction cup cameras versus the stick-ons.
Yeah,
take it right out and stick it in for temporary usage.
Yeah. And see, that's crazy, man. I used to have a couple suction cups around, but I got rid of them as soon as I got the adhesive ones. I was like, okay, I'm never gonna I didn't even really think about it. But
and what do you have now? You get that Biofo?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Oh my God, I hate those. Hate them.
No,
hate it.
You said you had such a hard time with those.
I got the Biofo A119 after watching people like Louis and stuff that I said, oh, that looks pretty good. This was when my other one died. The battery was dying in my Dodge LS460, and I got it, and it was horrible. I even got side-by-side comparisons of two cameras, and it's always out of focus. And then I tried to get support, and they said, oh, no, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm like, what? I go, this is hideous. This is terrible. And I couldn't return it. I bought it through YouTube, but it was the Black Box My Car selling through, not YouTube, through Amazon. So Black Box My Car was selling through Amazon. So I had to go directly to Black Box My Car because it was too late for me. Because I went directly to support, Biofo support, to try to see if I could get a firmware update or something, because there was one at the time. That didn't help. Went to Black Box My Car because now I couldn't return it straight through Amazon. And they go, oh, well, it's kind of like that's the way it is, whatever. And they offered to give me a refund. But the problem is, they were gonna give me the price I paid through Amazon, which is like $100, and they sell them for double that on their website. So I was like, I could just go buy another one, which is what I did. I just went and bought another one. I ended up getting the Dodge LS475W. It was a good price, and I've since then I've gotten those Aukey DRO2s. Got a couple of those. Yeah. But I think I smashed that Biofo with a hammer. I couldn't stand that thing. It pissed me off so bad. And not only that, they had another problem in that the connector where you plugged in power was loose, and it would come out and it would corrupt the videos too. I was like, this thing is just a piece of junk. Now I know some people have great success with them, whatever. They say they're good, but my experience was horrible, and evidently they have some very bad quality control. So, it's hit or miss if you're going to get one that's going to work worth the doing. And if you look at Louis' videos, when you see he's using his A119, on the right quarter of the screen is out of focus all the time. If you look at it closely, you can tell the right quarter of the screen is always out of focus. I was like, yep, but mine was like that, but across the whole thing. I was going to make a comparison video comparing the two cameras side by side with video where you could really see it with still images that really you could see exactly like where there's a sign there or something. You can see how out of focus it is on the Viafo and how crisp and clear it was on the Dodd. But I just blew that off.
Yeah. What? For the longest time, I was completely against dash cameras because I was all about the action cam thing.
Yeah.
Because I loved the audio in it for one, even though I know I don't. I only have a few, clips at the beginning of my videos and the very end, but I always wanted to capture that audio. And then, the thing that pointed me more towards having a dash cam because I missed so many good captures because I forgot to turn the camera on.
Oh,
yes. Yeah. And I got really sick and tired of doing the manual thing. Like, I was like, you know what? I was like, I got to get a freaking actual dash cam to where I just turn the car on and the camera powers on itself. I was like, come on, man. And ever since then, I'm going to stick to freaking dash cams because I didn't tell you about this, Dallas. There was a collision that my wife got into. It was a minor fender bender at she was stopped at a red light. And I think it was the left turn arrow, like turn green. And you ever see like people like they think it's going to be synchronized? Like as soon as like the left turn arrow like goes up, like they think, okay, the straight lane's going to turn green, and then they start going, but then they're like, whoa, and then they stop real quick. That's what happened. She got like a little love tap, and she's like, what the heck?
Oh.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't bad, but she was like, oh, babe, freaking this happened. But I didn't install a rear cam in her car. I just have the front cam, but we still had it, and it showed the light still being red. So we sent it to the insurance, and then sure enough, yeah, they, the whole claim went through, like all of that. And you know what? I tell people all the time, a dash cam is very inexpensive and it's worth it. It's worth to have in your vehicle.
Oh, definitely. Well, the first one I got was that G1WH. Cost me $50, and then I had to buy the card, which was another $12, I think, at the time. That one's still working. I still have it.
See, but you know what? You know what's crazy is like the old school versions of cameras versus like the new school. It's like they seem to last a lot long. Like they were built for durability.
Yeah.
Because I still have the very first action camera that Sony came out with, and it still works. It still works. It's still plugging away. It's still doing really good. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, after I had the G1WH, I upgraded and got the Dodd LS 460W, which was, I think, its highest at the time. I think I was looking at a couple of other ones, but that one was what I ended up choosing. I don't remember why. That one, sorry.
Whoa. What was that?
Oh, sorry. I got some.
Oh, what happened?
Sorry. I got some background activity here. Anyway, when I got that one started. My Dodd started dying. What it started doing was corrupting the clips, so I would lose them. And what happened was actually the battery couldn't hold a charge anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, and let's see, the battery couldn't hold a charge, and I think the connector got loose. So where it would kind of, it would lose power while I was driving because of vibrations.
Oh.
And that was corrupting my clips. And once I figured that out, I bought another camera by then, and I figured it out, and I just ordered a new battery, and it was like $5, and I replaced it myself and fixed the connector so it wasn't loose anymore, and put it back as my rear camera, and I got the 475 as my front camera.
Oh, okay. No, I see the I see you list your cameras in your video descriptions, and I've always been curious. I was like, man, I might want to look that up to see, if I could upgrade or because I've had my camera, the actual dash cams for like 3 years now. They're still under warranty, which is pretty good. They gave me a pretty good deal. This was off of Amazon, but they're still running strong. But I think I told you about it. There is one thing to where they like every so often it'll say that the memory card is full, and I'm like, why? I was like, dude, it's on loop recording. Why is it saying that? But it'll beep at me and let me know, like beep 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 beep, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. What's going on? And then and then that's when I'll go ahead and just erase everything. It's like I can't remember. I was like, oh no, wait a minute, there was that one clip. Oh man, I already deleted everything.
Oh man.
It's like, dang it. It's like I gotta keep like a notebook or something, in the car and be like, okay, this happened right before work.
Yeah, I don't use that. You see those people, they mash the button video, make all that noise, and
it's a high five. They high five the camera. It's like, okay, good.
Yeah.
There was one oh gosh, yeah, New England dash cam. He made this intro video, like it was so funny. So this was a long time ago. He made this intro video to where because I told him, I was like, why do I always, are you giving the camera a high five? Like, what the heck are you doing? But he told me, he kind of made fun of me in that video. And I thought it's the most hilarious thing. He was just like, oh, good capture, dash cam, high five. Good job, man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah, Cammy hates that sound and the vibration. I mean, it's like nuts. It's like, it's going mash that button. Like when you say button.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I don't do that lock thing at all. I have a little notepad in my console, and I have my own shorthand that I use. And I just kind of look at the time that it happens and just kind of write it down as I drive it out, looking at the pad. So it's pretty messy, but and then I go back and pull it from there, because sometimes the way the locking mechanism works on the for the clips and dash cams is different from camera to camera, but they're similar.
Yeah.
And my old ones would lock whatever the current video that was recording. So say you got it to loop every 3 minutes, it would lock the current 3-minute clip. Well, if you press it after, if the incident happens right before it loops to the next clip, then you lock the one after the incident, so you lose it.
Oh.
So I couldn't count on that. And then, but this current one, the 475, does a stupid locking thing where it locks. It creates a new lock file that has 10 seconds before you hit the button and like 30 seconds after, or 15 before and 30 seconds after. Well, if you wait to mash the button till after everything's happened, so you don't have that big button mash high five thing right in the middle of your clip, then you end up getting nothing. So I was just like, forget it. I'll just go find the thing. I just kind of jot the time down and then go find it.
Yeah. Hey, Dallas, hold on 1 second, dude. I'll be right back, bro. 1 sec.
Okay. Sorry, man. I was getting interrupted as well, too. What do we got here? Trying to look through the chat here real fast. How inexpensive those sizes are. Oh, yeah. The SD cards have come way down in price. So getting a big one is not bad. I mean, it doesn't cost a whole lot. I think my 125 my 64 ones cost less than my original 32 one did that I bought for the first camera. And then the 128, I don't know, it was cheap at the time, relatively. And for the camera goes, Cammy got the 470, LS 470 for a steal because they were discontinued, because the 475 was the latest. She got it for like $100. It didn't have the latest video sensor, the Sony, what would it have? You guys know. But I don't know. It's really good. Better than my 460. And she got it for cheaper than I got my 460. But that's it.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah. I'm just in here talking about cameras and stuff. Chad has been talking about the SD cards.
Well, yeah. Have you ever had an issue with SD cards at all? Like, what are the ones that you use?
I bought one of them. Then I bought the second one. I bought was an A-Data brand, and I didn't know how to. Okay, you got to look at what the read and write speed is. Most of them will have a higher read speed than write speed, or it'll be the same. But when I bought this A-Data card, I didn't check, and it only specified the read speed. The write speed was too slow. So when I was having it in the camera, it was screwing all the clips up. So you got to look at that and get I usually try to get the premium kind or whatever. They'll tell you like, shoot, I don't remember how you read it. Like 90 or 70, whatever per second. I don't know, but you got to look at that. You need a decently high write speed, or they can't keep up with what the camera's trying to do, especially at the moment that it tries to stop the current clip and pick up and start the new one. It's because it's basically writing two at the same time for 1 second. Most dash cams, the software is very, very similar, and there's a 1 second overlap between clips. So you see some people, they'll have a clip in their YouTube video and it has like deja vu. It suddenly snaps back for a second. That's because they have two different clips and they didn't join the overlap. They just put them, butted together. So you got that same second repeated. But,
man. Well, there was oh gosh. I think I told you about the guy that originally came up with like doing a live stream, like when Google Plus first came out. Do you remember that?
The what?
When Google Plus first came out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when they changed everything. Because I remember when I was I was trying to make a comment. They're like, "Oh, you gotta make a Google Plus account," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "A Google what? A Google Plus account? Like, what the heck is that?" And they had like all other types of features on there. I was like, okay, I can't make a comment on a YouTube video now. Like, what? But yeah, because you remember like the old school way of like YouTube comments, like it wouldn't be directed right at the person that you were talking to. You would have to put at and then type in their name. It's like,
I don't even know if I was doing YouTube.
It was so
a long time ago.
God.
Oh, it was so bad. I mean, like one video would have like over 1,300 comments, and you'd be like, "Okay, who's that comment for?" Like, what?
Oh,
like,
it didn't threading.
No,
no,
it had no threading at all.
Yeah. So when you replied to a comment, it was just all linear instead of being indented where you can tell who you were talking to. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I mean, Google Plus kind of did a good thing, like when when YouTube actually started threading like the comments to where you could actually, it's like, okay, but I don't know. YouTube has changed a lot over the years, man. Like I had to refigure it out, like uploading like a single clip, because I didn't upload for the longest time. I go back in and I was like, oh, is it okay? Yeah, it's made for kids. Click on it, and then the comments are disabled, and I'm like, why are they disabled? Like,
because it's made for kids.
I was like, what?
Yeah, you meant the whole adpocalypse stuff. Yeah, they changed the whole studio interface and did all this stuff and changed the whole upload process. I don't know if it's for the better or not, but yeah, they got sued. That's why they had to do that made for kids stuff.
Oh man, and one of the things I do get a little offended by, like what YouTube is doing. They're like, oh, YouTube creators or YouTube originals. Like when it says originals on it, I'm like, how is this original? I was like, it's not original. Like
Original.
I was like, what?
Well, I hate the way they changed your creator dashboard to where when you go in the studio thing, you've got the dashboard, and most of the stuff displayed there is not even useful to me. The old dashboard, you got to pick the modules you want and put them on there so you could see your latest upload and your activity or whatever you wanted. Now it's all locked to theirs, and it's an ad about YouTube's junk that they're trying to push and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's definitely a lot of ads on YouTube right now. I can't even watch a video like, and it's so funny. They put the ad right in the middle of the good part of the video.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? Having problems with depression? Take this pill. Side effects may include vomiting, nausea, diarrhea. And it's like, dude, what just happened? You
need an ad blocker, man.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. My whole story with ad blockers. This is way back before I started dash camming. I was watching those Russian crash channels, and right as the car is fixing to crash, it would go into an ad, and I was like, "What is this bull?" And I went out and found an ad blocker and installed it. So got rid of all of that junk, and I could actually watch the video. I know it takes money away from people, so if there's people you like, you can enable the ads on their videos so you can, give them some money, or you can donate to their Patreon or whatever. But, I don't monetize, so I don't care what you do when you lock it in mine, because now they're supposedly, even on a crappy channel like mine with nobody, no subs or anything that can't monetize, they'll still run an ad at the beginning or end or something and make money off of it.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Like, have you seen ads on my videos? I got so many copyright claims, dude. I can't even. I think it's because I don't monetize. I don't monetize my videos, but.
Oh, you play all that music in there, and I'm sure every one of those gets you a copyright.
Oh yeah. Every single freaking one of them, because I went through my videos and I'm like, oh yep, copyright claim. I was like, okay.
Well, even they changed the rules too since you were last really uploading, because it used to be able to, if you had less than 30 seconds of a song, like for me, it was what was playing in my car at the time. If you have less than 30 seconds, then the algorithm wouldn't pick it up. Now, somebody might manually come in and claim it, but likelihood of that was pretty slim for, small channels and stuff. But then they changed it, and it's literally, I think, 6 seconds now. If you have 6 seconds of some song, it'll flag you.
Oh, that's crazy. Because I got a copyright claim on the edited version of the Rekt that I got in. And yes, Cammy, if you are listening, I should have just, kind of did the editing a little bit less, like when the collision actually happened.
Yeah.
But,
well, yeah, I told you, that was the first thing I said. I was like, I was waiting for that, that image of the car wreck. I was waiting for that overlay, to fade out right as you made the right turn, so then I could see the action.
No, I rushed it. I honestly, yeah, you're right. I rushed it. I rushed it big time with that because and fun fact from the raw clip, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually listening to that exact same song. Like when it happened.
Oh yeah. So
I do remember that.
So this says there's a distortion filter you can run to muffle or distort the music. In iMovie, you use iMovie?
No, I don't have an Apple.
I've actually tried doing the distortion stuff, and the algorithms still pick up on it unless you really distort the crap out of it. But it's got me talking in the middle, right? So I'd end up distorting my voice so bad that it wasn't worth it. I either just totally silence it, or, well, that's what I usually do, just silence it to get rid of it.
Wait, what?
Well, in Vegas, there's a they have like a volume. Vegas is so huge. I'm still learning a lot about it, even though I've been using the software for like 6 years. There is a lot of like your imagination is literally the limit with it, but it's like learning like what functions,
how to do that,
like how to do it. Yeah, right. Exactly. Because I had to relearn everything when I, got back into it. I was like, okay, it's like, how do I do that again? How do I split this? How do I? But yeah, that video, like I and Louis' comment was so great, like with the oh, you're gonna keep away the freaking excuse me, the car crash compilation channels. But no, a couple of them hit me up. Oh, do you? And I saw your comments. It was like, oh no, are you gonna give him credit with this? Or you? What the heck, man? Are you gonna make money off of this?
Oh, every time I see him, I always put the "don't do it" on it because some people just give their stuff away. And the very first crash I caught, the one that ended up being on the CBS News, it got stolen by several people because that was years ago. And then other ones, people didn't really ask much back then, but it's like, I know you guys are going to take them and make money off of it and I won't get anything out of it. And then they say, oh, we'll give you credit. That doesn't drive anybody to your channel. Nobody's going to go look at your channel to see what they already saw. They don't care. So anybody that says, oh, I'm going to give you credit, so that it doesn't work. It doesn't help you. You don't gain any subs or anything. You don't gain views, nothing. I mean, if you want to gain views, put it on Reddit. You'll get a ton of them and a ton of hate with it. But, you'll get the views.
Well, was that the one where the guy crossed the is that the HOV lane where they have all like the pillars?
Yeah, that's the HOV lane when that happened right behind me. There's one moment, dude, he totally wiped out. Everybody made fun of me saying that.
Well, because I remember Bad Drivers of Central Maryland in one of the Google Hangouts. Like he posted something. He's like, "Hey, someone's trying to steal this," that's when I sent you that text. That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, I caught. There was one Russian compilation channel that had stolen it, and I struck their channel, and they begged me to remove the strike because I didn't really realize what it did. They were trying to make money by stealing everybody's videos, and with a strike, it prevented them from doing anything. So I don't know. The rules have changed since then, so I don't know exactly what it did to them. But yeah, I told them, okay, we'll take the video down and remove my clip. And then I ended up 6 months after I had uploaded that, I already got over 10,000 views because it was posted on Reddit. And then 6 months later, Rekt.com asked to buy it from me, and they paid me $200 for the video.
Wow.
And I took over credit. They said I can leave it on my channel, and it was fine there. But they were going to do whatever to do whatever and support to promote it or whatever, make money. I'm like 6 months later, nobody's gonna look at this, right? Sure, give me $200. I can buy a new dash cam with that.
Oh yeah,
that's what I did. And then when Break.com went bankrupt, the YouTube copyright on it for Break.com was removed, so I've got the full copyright again. Yeah, but after that, I mean, other people asked to use some other Rekts I got or something, and I was like, "You gonna pay me any money? Because I know you're gonna put it in your compilation and then end up making some money off of it, and I'm not gonna get anything out of it." So I was like, I just leave it on my channel and it gets the views that it gets or whatever. But have you noticed that these crash compilation channels have partially turned into bad driver channels?
Yeah. They and the thing, it's like I do watch them, but there's a lot of them that this is just my personal opinion. They don't. okay, I don't need a description of a complete like microscopic text at the bottom of the goddamn video that explains like the intention, like all that. Okay, I was like, I don't need that. I was like, I just need the meat and potatoes of it, man. Like,
Well,
just show me.
From what I understand, that they were getting in trouble with YouTube, even though they would. Okay, first of all, Mega Driving School and DDS back in the day were stealing clips left and right, and they tried to steal mine, and I got on them and all this stuff, and they were having their own battle between each other. Remember, they were with each other, and so well, anyway, they those channels were getting in trouble from YouTube because even though they asked permission now and had your explicit permission to use it, the algorithm was still hitting them and striking them. So to make it transformative, in air quotes here, they do the educational analysis BS. Of course, DDS always writes up stuff that's, I go, did you even look at the video you're talking about?
No,
But you know, they started doing that to try to avoid the YouTube algorithm, and that's why they do that now. They all have that block of text at the bottom trying to tell you, you know, to always expect the unexpected and all that bull crap. And then DDS like voices it over, which is annoying as hell. I hate that. But you know, there's only a few left. A lot of the good ones they used to like just died off. But I'll surf through it. And if you surf through Reddit or Roadcam, you'll see a lot of them that end up on these compilation channels. Anyway, that's where they used to get a lot of their material.
I think I remember that one. Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you've already seen them, but you know, I still enjoy watching them as well. But I did notice that they'll have a lot of them that are just bad driving. I'm like, oh, this looks like something in everybody's bad driving video. It's not a crash type of thing. I usually go to the crash one because I want to see, you know, twisted metal and stuff. You know, I want to see a big wreck.
Man, you know what's crazy, man? Just okay. Next time you go on YouTube and you get in the black hole of YouTube, type in pedestrians versus vehicles. Oh, Russians. Oh my gosh, those chicken heads over there, like just running out in the middle of the street, man.
God.
Oh, it's really, it's sad. It's really, really sad. Like just to see like like I don't know if you ever looked at to Stop a Douchebag.
Yeah. Oh, I watched them all the time.
Oh man, I love those guys. I love those guys. Those guys are freaking just they're so awesome. Just looking at them, just you know, stopping people driving on sidewalks, and you know, it's like, and they're trying to be civil with people, and they're like, oh well, no, my place is just right there. I was like, well, then take the road, man. Like, what are you know, like, what are you doing? You know?
They don't want to pay. They want to pay parking in the garages and all this stuff, and they park it all in the street. I was like, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know what, man? There's a channel that I stumbled across. He's called Tow Trucker. He tows cars. Oh man,
that's probably interesting.
He's got a GoPro, like he's got the whole chest cam thing, and he just videotapes himself like just freaking towing cars, and I love his content. It is absolutely amazing because he's just like, no, we do this. He's like, I yank cars. That's what I do. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, yes. Metro Atlanta drivers, yes. Tow Trucker, ATL. Yep, that's him, man.
I gotta go look that up.
No, he is super professional. There was one video that I saw that he got a little like, you know, testy with someone, but it's understandable. Like he's just, oh man.
Do you ever get shot at in those videos?
No. He keeps a taser on him though, because he always says like when he's pulling up to like a spot, he's like, "Yep, I yank cars. That's what I do." Yep. Yes, Frankie.
Well, there's that local guy here in Dallas, that GT Ogre that they have on tow trucks towing all their stuff off, all those cars that park illegally. That not anymore because you can't go out to the bars and stuff. But
wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys on a lockdown? Out of curiosity.
Not really. I mean, everything's been open most of the time. They stopped indoor dining at some places for a while. Then it's gone back up to 25% and 50%, then 75%. But, all of a sudden the numbers spike like crazy. But the numbers around here, they went up some, but I don't know. They're just not locking us down, and we're not seeing as much. Everything's up, hospitalizations and stuff, but we're not locked down. And they never shut down things like Walmart. You can go there and stand elbow to elbow in Walmart. Doesn't matter. All you put a mask on.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Back in March, I started working from home. Been working from home since then. They were like, "Oh, no, go ahead and work from home," which is actually is kind of good for me. I've been trying to get some sort of work from home policy where I could do it anyway. So now they actually considered it and implemented it as a normal practice at work. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but it could end up being good for me. Of course, then I don't get as many clips because that was where I got all my clips driving back and forth to work.
Yeah. Not driving as much, yeah. Yeah, it's oh man, yeah, this whole thing is just freaking crazy. But on another note, Double D, I just wanted to, give you a shout out again, man. Like, thank you for the video that he uploaded, like the tribute one, man. I watched that last night, and I'm like, holy crap!
Again?
Yes.
Oh, but you burned me on that, though, man.
No.
Yeah, you did. You burned me.
How did I? That spelling.
You always had your name misspelled. I'll put this on the banner. You always had your name misspelled, and then I put that in the video in that title screen with it misspelling, and then you decided to make videos again, and you fixed the spelling. And so you made me look like an idiot.
Well, yes, I am a terrible freaking speller. Yeah. You and Cammy have always called me out on it. Like, really? Like, what are you trying to say?
Oh, man. Yeah, I was like, dang it, because but you can still, and I have proof that it was misspelled before, because your actual channel name, you go YouTube/C/dashcam extraordinaire misspelled, and that's your channel, because it made the channel name the same as your misspelling.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, son of a bitch, right after that.
That's so funny. No, honestly, Double D, like, no one could have done that better. Like, even if you sent me that song, honestly, like the clips and like what you did with it, the timing, the targets, like everything, I don't think anyone could have done a better job, man.
No, I don't know.
The
hardest part was, I think, making the music, because I didn't want to use some other recorded music and get a copyright strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out and made the music up.
Oh no! What are you missing? What?
Oh, sorry.
No, he's Frankie. I see his comments a lot on disc videos.
About that Frankie Bloodland or whatever the heck's.
Yeah.
That's cool. I have nothing. Why did you laugh? I had nothing bad to say about him.
The way you tried to pronounce it.
I don't know. I can't ever remember. I know it's Frankie. I don't know the last name.
Bledin,
whatever. Yeah. Don't rip.
I don't know. I purposely mispronounce stuff all the time, just so I don't. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it anyway, but then I'll purposely mispronounce it. Even worse.
At least you guys could spell.
Hey, I have spell check.
No, not I'm so glad YouTube added that because I'm like, I look at a word that I spelled and I'm like, that doesn't look right. I feel like Lloyd on Dumb and Dumber sometimes. I'm like, the. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's like, oh man.
Mega uploaded 2 hours ago. That's so much better than
yes,
PBS.
that's Cammy. This.
Oh.
Oh, Frankie Slosh. So that's all good.
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Hey, stop it.
No, real quick, I just wanted to mention DDMC. I want to give him a shout out too. Don't Dent My Car.
Don't Dent My Car.
Oh my god, he hasn't uploaded in forever. The New Yorker guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Oh my god. You know what? I want to send you guys one of his edits because he used Adobe. This guy was just absolutely amazing just with his video editing. Like, because like driving through New York and like the way that he would actually he would catch some crazy stuff, but the way that he would edit his videos, I mean, he was a huge inspiration to me too. Besides
right?
Yeah. I watched him all the time, but where did he go? He just disappeared.
No, yeah, I think I mean, I don't know, like when he first created Project Road Rush.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, the forum. This was way before Google Plus was even around. This was way before. This was years ago. Yeah, man. He told us on there that he was 50 years old back then. So I don't
really.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still around. I mean, I hope he is, but because I made a comment on one of his his more recent videos, which was like 8 years ago, asking him if he was still around. I didn't hear anything back, but yeah, I mean, DDMC, that guy, man, okay, Dallas, I'm gonna send you this one video, man. This video should be a commercial. It was the one with kids. Cameron, do you remember that one? With the video.
I think I do.
Yeah, the video that he made with kids with road safety.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah, he's one of the original ones. But like his editing, like I think it was I don't know, like it wasn't appreciated for what it was, at least for what I think.
He did the cool zoom ins, the cool target effects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He made a point on this is what you need to look at and pay attention.
Yeah.
Send me that. I'd like to see that.
No, believe me, Double D, I think you would really, really love this video, man. Double D, I call you Double D.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why?
Sorry,
No, hey, no. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You know why? It's because it's one of my favorite characters in one of the cartoons I used to watch.
You watched Ed, and Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Of course. Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir. Of course. Of course I do.
Ooh, all right.
He was my favorite character.
Yes.
No, he was my favorite character because he was always so precise with everything and just like, okay, let me cut this grass. I mean, it wasn't, well, Ed kind of, because his genius would come out like sometimes, but not all the time. But then Eddie, I mean, he was just a money grubbing freak, man. Look, 25 cents.
Oh God.
Like,
Damn.
But anyways, yes. Yeah, I'll send you the link to that video, man. It's that one was pretty powerful, dude.
Yeah.
and everything that he put into that, like it's just the editing, like especially like, oh God, that video is probably like 7 years old. The editing quality, I think you're going to be amazed by it.
Well, yeah, editors have probably come a long way since then. So if he was doing amazing stuff back then,
way before his time. Way before his time. So was Rex. Like I looked at like Rex's like earlier videos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rex Puncion.
Yeah.
Andre Drez Productions.
Drez Productions. Yeah.
The OG. Okay.
Yeah.
He is the original dash camera along with Kyogre. So just gotta put that out there.
No. A lot of people who think it's Kyogre.
What?
Kyogre and Andre are the two OGs of dash camming.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kyogre. Yeah. The guy from Portland, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Beaverton, to be exact.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I was before my time.
Yeah.
Well, they're the OGs of dash camming.
Yeah, Kyogre. Yeah, he's been around for a really, really long time. Really long time.
Does he do any? Does he still upload? I know
Yes,
I was subbed to him. Does he uploads regularly?
Yes. He's still out there.
I've been missing his stuff.
No, I've been missing his stuff too. He actually made a comment on my video, which I thought was like, I was like, what the? Because I saw his name. I was like, Kyogre? I'm like, holy Krispy Kreme donuts. Like I got a little starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, Kyogre, look at that. I actually took a screenshot of it, but
that's funny.
I was like, oh man.
He's an OG. Extinction's an OG.
Yeah.
I think
Rekt an OG too.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. I think Rex might be the first one that from the US.
Yes. He was the first one. That's when I first I'm like, when I first did my first one that I got cut off really bad by a taxi driver, I'm like, who's gonna watch this? Nobody's gonna see this. But I'm like, you know what? I'll upload it. Anyway, right? Mm-hmm. So I got so many comments and views, and one of them was from Andre Drez Productions. I'm like, holy shit, I've made it.
Oh, see, yeah. Oh, Dashcam Canoe. Yes, J Whirl. Yes, I know who that is.
Yeah, Dashcam Canuck. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, have you guys noticed there's a bunch of cameras changed their channel names?
Yes, and stop doing that.
Yeah, all of a sudden in my subscriptions, I'm getting stuff from some name I can't place. I don't know who this is. I have to go look at their old clips. They go, oh, this used to be whoever.
Yeah.
Like, why are they changing their channel names? I don't get it.
Well, I did that. I used to be called Tibonius Monk.
Yeah, but you did that before you got bigger, right? You were
bigger. I'm not even that big. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, yeah, you and me both, man.
Man, are you kidding? Like I lost 40 subscribers, man, since I took a hiatus. But you know what? That's okay, dude. You know, and but the thing is, like, when I changed my name, that was actually in Andre's Q&A video. He's like, I'm gonna black that out because I don't want anyone to steal that name.
No, Frank, he's not changing the name. We're talking about people that have already changed names all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm not
gonna in the chat there. I responded to.
No, I'm not gonna change my name. Are you kidding? Yeah.
No, because you build that brand loyalty or recognition, right? You don't want to. If you change it, you lose all of that.
No, well, and then too, it's just I have like really fed off of the like the whole chicken head thing.
Oh, definitely. Well, look at me and my cone. I mean, what would I do?
Well, you remember that picture that that I sent to you? It was right around this time last year with me with the cone. Like I put the cone.
Oh,
up.
Yes.
I was like, oh, he's gonna love this. And there's my wife like saying, why am I doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I was like, oh no, he's gonna love this. Or when I was in Home Depot a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I took that picture of the cone. I was like, oh yeah, he's following me. I was like, he's following me, man. Like, what the heck's going on?
I still do that stupid stuff. I see a cone in the street, and I go, "Oh my God, what happened? Somebody killed him."
No, every time I see a cone, I'm like, oh, there's Dallas. There he goes.
And I stumbled into this whole thing by accident because I was driving to work one day, and there were these cones lining the road right down the middle. There's 3 lanes, so on where the lines are, there was just cones in the road on each side, and I'm like, "Oh my God, look at all these cones! It's a cone massacre." And then it just went from there because I started. That's when I did like Cone Lives Matter, and I got I found these cone emojis. I actually bought them and started using them for my logo and stuff, and then started making jokes about hitting cones and all this stuff, and. Oh, who's the guy? Why can't I think of his name? He got the Mustang. He used to always make fun of cones. He would hit them on purpose when we were talking in chat back on Hangouts. Shoot, why can't I think of his name? But it was a whole joke, so it's funny. I just kept going with it.
Metro Atlanta Drivers is asking, do y'all take submitted clips?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll take them.
I don't. I've taken one.
Yeah, usually they try to submit it to channels that have more subs than what we got. I mean, hey, I'll edit
That's
it.
how you get
I'll
bigger.
take it if you don't want. I didn't even want to make a channel when I started. I had no intention whatsoever. I captured a close call, and there was a guy here locally called Bad Drivers of Plano. And this is when I first discovered there was actually bad driver channels, not just crash channels.
That's so old.
And he had been on TV and he got a bunch of subs and stuff. And I found him and I messaged him and said, "Hey, you want a clip?" And so I started sending him a bunch of my clips. I sent him one. I think he used the first one I sent him. Then I sent him like 5, 6 other ones because they kept happening. And they were pretty bad ones. They wasn't like these, nothing mediocre clips. They were pretty good. And he wasn't using them, wasn't doing anything. He was at the time. I think he was still in high school and stuff, and he really wasn't doing it seriously with the dash cam. And so I was like, you know what? I should just make my own channel and edit them myself. And that's why I started doing it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you give me a clip, I'll put it in there. I can't guarantee you'll get more than 80 views because that's about all I get. that's
but that's not a bad thing, though. I mean, it's. I don't know, Dallas. I when I first started, man, like I wanted to.
Yeah, send him to that.
just be one of the top dogs. It's like, okay, like let me do this. Let me get all these views. This and that. But at the same time, it's just I was like, let me just do what I do. I was like, whoever's going to view it, then they're going to view it. If they've, if they have like a problem with it, like, like dealing with trolls or whatever, like I'm going to say this right now. I know there's not a lot of people watching this right now, but I'm going to say this right now for the record that I have never had to deal with trolls.
I really haven't either.
I have, but who cares? It's fun. They still view it, right?
Well, yeah, but the thing is that I don't. Oh man, it's like I've always kind of. It's like a morbid fascination with me. Like I've always kind of wanted that. Like I was like, okay, like, so bash me. The worst comment I ever got on one of my videos was this video's garbage. Really, the guy on the bicycle, like his pants are down. Get a life. And I'm like, I was like, okay. Or then I got another comment that said, "Oh, what are you trying to be, Michael Bay from, the director from like the Transformers?" And I took it. I took
the movie they quote. Oh my god!
Yeah, and I'm like, I took it. I took it as a compliment. I'm like, wow, you're comparing me to Michael Bay. I was like, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. And then I didn't get a response back. I was like, okay.
Awesome. I love him.
You know, I was like, oh man, but
you kind of know you made it when you start getting the trolls.
Oh, yeah, well, because I got a an invite to when this was years and years ago, when dash cameras read mean comments, like they wanted to include me in there, and I told them, I was like, I don't get any mean comments. Like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I had some people come from Reddit and they complained that my intro was too long, and I was like, it's only 3 seconds.
Consider the Thors. Jesus.
I was like, they go, yeah, that's 3 seconds too long. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, Spaztastic TV, that guy, he made a comment like on one of my videos, like, yeah, your intro's way too long. I was like, look, man, I was like, I appreciate the feedback and the criticism. I was like, but every single one of my videos is based on the music that I pick out. I'm like, I don't dictate anything. I'm like, it's just based on the music that I pick out. But he didn't. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, oh yeah. I'm so angry. I was like, okay, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, if you visit a person's channel regularly, you get their style and what they're doing. I mean, initially I had a longer intro. I shortened it down to where it's like 3 to 5 seconds with some sort of a guitar riff or something in there. But yeah, you know what? It's like a lot of these people, like from Reddit, they come over and they just want to see the clip and nothing else. They don't realize, or they don't want to acknowledge that you actually have a channel where this is what you do. I have an intro, I have an outro, I do my thing with it. So yeah, they'll complain about stupid stuff like that.
No, yeah, that's it's man. Like I tried to make just like an intro to like everything that I do, but I can't. It's all based on the music. Like for me, that's just my personal preference of the way that I edit videos. I don't, you know, it's like, oh, I don't have like a pre-made thing, or I tried, but it didn't. I was like, nope. I was like, yeah.
I tell you, I'm not doing another one like that tribute to you, because man, that took so much work. Golly.
Yeah.
It's like, shoot.
Holy crap, there is an old schooler in here. Holy Krispy Kreme donuts. Driving in Southwest Indiana.
Oh my goodness.
How
did you even find this channel?
Oh man, he's an oh,
maybe we should have him join in, huh?
Oh man, wow. No, that's I told you, man. Like I get I try to tap into like a lot of the underdogs with everything, like, because when the very first chat happened, like it was just Google Plus, like it was just via like text chat. I didn't like the fact that a lot of the peeps in there, they didn't want outsiders coming in. And I'm like, dude, I was like, this is supposed to be a community. It's supposed to be a community. Like, come on, let's, get some people in here. And they said, no, we're the first ones to do this. I was like, but how do we know that? I was like, how do we know, other people aren't, doing this too? I was like, let's get some more peeps in here. But they were completely against it.
You're talking about in a chat or in a stream type thing?
No, well, we used to stream, but privately. We used to have video chats. We used to have video chats every single night of the week.
Jeez.
Yeah, every single freaking night of the week.
So it had like a Google Hangouts, so all just stream together, and it's a private stream?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, after, everything that, kind of happened, because there was there was an incident that happened that a couple of them tried to get one dash camera in. I'm not going to say his name, to like pretty much bully him.
Oh,
to tell him to stop uploading videos. And I told him no. I was like, I'm not going to do that, man. So you guys can sit there and just bash it. I was like, no. I was like, this isn't what it's about. I was like, it's not what the community's about.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have to just bash people. Just try to talk to them and tell them, hey, it'd be better if you did this or that.
Right. Like
there's a lot of them out there we know of that, they could do better with what they're doing. They do pretty bad driving themselves and make us all look bad. But
right.
Well, I'm not gonna call them out here. I'm not gonna slam anybody or anything.
Well, you know what, man? I really appreciate what you said to me because of the last stream that I was in. It's just like, you told me that, oh, you didn't make an ass out of yourself, but I thought I did, because I'm sitting there trying to like just talk about like the community, and it's just like, dude, like, come on, man, like just chill out. Like you told me, just chill out. Like, why are you putting that pressure on yourself?
Yeah. Well, I know you just want everybody to, have fun, get along, do their thing, and.
No, yeah. I mean, that's what I always wanted, and because that's what I got from it. Everyone was so welcoming, and just they gave me such a positive vibe, and that's what I wanted to display. And like when someone would talk bad about it, of course I would jump on it. I would freaking completely jump on it and be like, no. I was like, get the dash. Well, they called it dash trash. And that just irked the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, they got a couple comments there in chat about Spaztastic and a guy from Asheville that used to deliberately get in wrecks to get it on camera. I vaguely remember that.
No, yeah.
And Spaz wasn't even really a dash camera. I know he put up some horrible dash cam videos of him doing the stupidest things ever, but he wasn't really a dash cam channel.
No. I viewed a couple of his videos, and I try to come at him correctly. I wasn't, like all caps lock and saying, F you, this and that. It's like, so where are you getting this mentality from? Like, why are you just pinpointing one channel and not looking at other channels? I was like, dude, I don't edit my videos the same way that this person does. I was like, how about you watch my content and then you could make a judgment based on that, but I was like, don't base a whole community off of one person that you see.
I couldn't even believe he was getting mad at, dash cameras in general, because you look at the way he drives and it's like he's a total menace on the road.
Yeah.
I was and you actually upload that crap for people to see. I don't ever do anything like that, but I've actually done a couple of things that I didn't, feel too proud of, and it did not find its way into a video. That's for sure.
No, yeah. Yeah, it's, and I know I took a lot of just I put a lot of weight on my shoulders, like when it came to the to the community itself, and I shouldn't have, but it's just because I mean, so much of the community has been a positive thing for me. That's why I didn't. I guess you could say I didn't want to let it down in a sense, but I know that's not my responsibility. But it's just because I've met so many awesome people, and I put way too much pressure on myself, dude. Like when it came to it, like I didn't want anyone to talk shit. I was like, you guys are my gang, dude. Like I got your back, like it's but no, No, thank you for talking that sense into me, though, man. Like, it's like, hey, man, just chill out, man. Do what you do, and edit your videos. You ain't gotta, jump in or freaking, But I feel the need to, because to me, it's a community. It's a family to me. It's like I don't want anyone to down talk you guys.
Yeah, and you were in early on in the game and got to know the few that were doing it at the time. So I mean, I get that. You kind of like feel like it was something that y'all were doing together in the beginning.
Oh no! You should have seen Cammie in her first videos, man. She was so silent. I was like, I had to turn like the speakers up, and I'm like, okay, I can hear a car, like, but I don't hear anybody talking.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I saw one of the videos. Someone pulled the string on her back. She's talking.
Oh, that's funny. I know we talked about this before, but you ever go back and watch your old videos and just cringe?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah. I pull up some of my early stuff and I was like, oh God, why did I even put those clips in there so bad? They're nothing happened.
No, yeah. I was like, why did I even upload that?
Yeah. Why am I yelling and saying stuff? It wasn't even that bad.
Huh? What?
Can you hear that? She's yelling in the other room.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh God.
No. My first video was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like I can't. I wanted to take it down. Like I was watching it a couple nights ago, and I'm like, wow, that's absolutely just what I thought it was the coolest thing at the time. And I'm yeah, it's awesome. And I'm like, I wanted to take it down, but I'm like, you know what? Let me keep it up there. I was like, this is my progression. I was like,
so I was watching you guys, and everybody had, and I even put that in one of my clips, one of my videos when I was trying to grow my channel, whatever. I was looking at, different people had different unique styles and things they did. Like you did the music stuff. Mm-hmm. Cammie would say, these crazy things like the Twinkie Humper and all of that. Mm-hmm. And Wendy had her own little raids she would do and stuff. And she did the red light runner section in her video. So I was looking at everybody's their different style. I didn't want to copy anybody. I wanted to do something of my own. So I did some stupid thing about turn signals are hard. It's like the most boringest, ridiculous crap, but that's what I put in my videos. Is like going to be my little signature section to try to separate myself from everybody else. I was like, oh, when I look back at that, I'm just like, oh God, that was so bad.
No, yeah, but you know what? It's a progression. Like, I mean, that's really good that you look back on the previous videos that you uploaded, because like I look at like a lot of dash cameras that are starting up now, and I look at their videos and I'm like, okay, because there's one, he's from my area, and he has like a lot of premiere videos that are like, I mean, he's clouding my sub feed like crazy, and I'm like, okay, but like because I asked him before, like, he cuts his clips just way too short. Like, I'm like, dude, okay. I'm like, get to the meat of it, but don't cut it too short. I'm like, you need to leave just a little bit of just meat on it, to where it's like, okay, you know what? You're producing this for an audience. I was like, so they need to see what you're seeing, but you have to, you have to edit it the right way.
Yeah,
like,
you need enough lead in so that their brains can adjust from what they just saw in the previous clip to the new clip.
Yeah.
Right? Then the action needs to happen pretty quickly, I think. And then a little bit afterward, just to tail off before you go into the next one.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to have gosh, that's another thing. These crash channels, to make they try to make that 10-minute YouTube thing. Mm-hmm. They reduced it to 8 now, but they put like literally 20 to 30 seconds of lead in before the wreck happens. I'm like, why am I watching this guy drive down the road for 20 seconds before he gets to the intersection?
No, yeah.
So you don't want all of that, but you don't want to go immediately into the action. You got to have a little time to adjust. And then that point is where I do like to do the things where I like to direct the audience where to look, because too many times when I'm looking at other people's videos, you know, I say, where am I supposed to be looking? There's 16 cars in front of me. Which one am I looking at? Right. So I'm like, that's why I put the arrow in, look over here. And then you get ready and you can zoom in or do whatever you got to do. And then you watch the action happen and the commentary. If you have commentary that goes past it, that's cool. You can drag the clip out till your commentary is done and all of that. But you just kind of keep it to what the audience really wants to see.
And you know what, man? I'm so glad you brought that up, because that was a hard thing for me at first to do, because I wanted to like show like everything that I was seeing. Like I would put like you said, like 30 seconds like before what actually happened.
And also, which you can see in my old videos, which I cringe about, everybody was putting in a bunch of text explaining what they saw. Oh my God, this guy cuts off so. I go, I should be able to see that.
Right.
So not putting what I found was I was spending too much time reading rather than watching the action.
Right. And honestly, like, I don't know if you're gonna agree with this or not, but as a dash camera, you should know where to look.
Yeah. A lot of your audience kind of knows.
It comes down to the audience of it, but
you know, that's I put the arrow, whatever point. Look at this car. This is what I'm looking at.
You do a really good job at it, man. You do a phenomenal job at it. You're a better editor than I am. Are you kidding me? Come on, Dallas. Come on. Like everything that you do and with the cone and everything, like I was like, I look at your videos and I'm like, oh man, God. I'm like, maybe I could do something like that. But I was like, huh.
Well, some of that stuff was really hard to do because when I was using iMovie, it's so limited because you can only have one. You have the main video, right? And then you have one other video or still image, and that's all you can have. And they didn't have a way to do keyframing. Those that edit and figured that out, how to make the arrows follow the objects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
iMovie couldn't do that. So I used the Ken Burns effect in iMovie to make it move and then play with it. It was, you know, an artwork to make it try to follow using that technique. So I was glad when I finally got Final Cut that I could actually do it the real way. It took me a little while to learn how to do keyframing and how that worked and everything. But then all those things I had in my head that I wanted to do, I could actually probably make it happen. Not all the time, but
it came close to it, didn't it?
Rhode Island says a bunch of chicken heads in there.
Oh, yeah. You hear the little one? You hear?
But yeah, I wonder if anybody wants to. We could do it if anybody wants to have a stream that talks about video editing. I don't know if anybody else that uses Final Cut. So y'all do speak up.
I use
a lot of people use Vegas.
That's what I use. I use Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 11. That's an old version. And
this said he was using Shotcut. So
Rhode Island is in here. Hey, Rhode Island.
That's what I say. He called his chicken heads.
If you're listening, bro, I haven't forgotten about you.
Yeah, he did. Don't.
No, I haven't forgotten about you with the live stream. I have not forgotten about you, man. Like, I was about to make a comment on your most recent video. Your accent reminds me of one of my buddies that I grew up with that was from New York. Okay. And it is, it brings back a lot of memories, bro. A lot of memories.
Yeah, he didn't forget you, Rhode Island. He's been talking to me about getting you in a live stream. And I was like, how about we actually do one before we can get somebody in? So no, he's been talking about it for a while.
I don't drive. Oh, who is he talking about? Drive a tough guy truck. No, Rhode Island, like, bro.
A tough guy.
Wow. You, man, you remind me so much of my freaking the homie that I grew up with, man. Like, it was Bob. His name was Bob. He was from New York, and ironically, he became a soccer teacher, or he was a soccer coach. I'm sorry, like he told me like this one time we were at this bar and we were having a couple of drinks, and this one drunk guy was like trying to like dance like next to him, like trying to start a mosh pit or something, and he bumped into Bob, and I'm like, oh gosh, I was like, you don't want to do that. And Bob, here comes Bob. He's like, hey, coffee cakes, what are you doing? Hey, why you bump into me? I'm talking to my freaking mulatto friend over here. What are you doing? Hey, get out of here. And I'm like, Bob, what? Hey, just calm down. Hey, don't put your freaking hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Hey, get out of here. Tell this guy to freaking get out of here. Otherwise, you know what? This freaking coffee cake motherfucker, I'm going to get him out of here. And I'm like, oh, geez. And I had to calm him down. No, I had to calm him down. And I didn't know the term coffee cakes until Bob told me. Like, I was like, coffee cakes? What is that? He's like, yeah, his face, man. His face looks like coffee cakes. He got a bunch of acne. His face looks like coffee cakes. Get out of here. And I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, oh, God. I was like, okay, Bob. I'm like, just calm down. Just calm down. But I don't mean any disrespect, Rhode Island. Like, honestly, like, you totally remind me of my friend Bob. Like, oh yeah, so awesome. Like, he was such a great dude. But if you would press his buttons in the wrong way, then he would say something. Like, if you were cool with him, then he'd be cool. But yeah, he did. I just come back from the kitchen to hear an episode of The Sopranos.
Oh boy.
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to read these comments over here. See what people say.
No, yeah, it's like, it's coffee cakes. Yeah. No, Rhode Island. Hey, let's get you in here, man. It takes a lot to offend me, man.
Well, how about we ask? Well, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun, but I guess if we do this again, we need to see if we want to, who else we want to get in do this.
Well, because I told him that because to me, Rhode Island is one of the underdogs, but he's coming up. So and I really like his videos, his story time. Like, he's very creative, and his thumbnails always throw me off. I'm like,
oh, I know.
I was like, okay, he's got this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like I said, he works a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow, shoot. DCE always got stuff going on. It took long to get the stream going.
No, well, you know what, man?
A month and a half.
Yeah, but how we talked about it before, man. Like, I would love to freaking have this on a if it can happen, like on a weekly basis, but like how we talked about, like, we don't have to host it. Like, you don't have to host it. I don't have to host it. Let's get some people in here to freaking take control of it. Get the community back together, man.
Yeah, I don't know if hosting the stream is going to help. I'm hosting this time. Is it going to help me get any more traffic in my channel? Probably not. Maybe it will. But yeah, like you said, we could have somebody else host, and we all just come on and go around and around, and they drives traffic to their channel. If people want to get in on the stream, we can all advertise it on our channels and stuff like that. Just try to drive up some traffic for some people.
No, well, and see, that's the thing, man. Like I told you before, is like I want to shoot for the underdogs, man. I mean, I hope you guys don't take offense to that. Like, by me saying underdogs. It's just,
dude, I
I've
bet
always
subs to me. Then.
man,
I don't know.
I've always looked at the smaller channels because for me personally, I like watching the smaller channels because you know what? I learned a lot from them. Like just watching like the way that they edit, and I was like, huh. I was like, okay. I was like, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that in my videos. Like I really take something from it. So, and they're just making people feel accepted and I guess wanted, just, it's a community. It's like, okay, hey, like 1-2 subscribers. Hey, welcome, check out this channel, check out this channel, check out this channel, or, yeah, I know, man. There I go again about the community thing.
Who said that?
I don't know. This said we just need to have the vision of being a success. Yeah. I mean, I guess everybody that makes videos wants to know that their effort is worth it, that somebody's actually looking at it, enjoying it.
It's worth effort. Okay. Yeah. Don't try to placate the masses because it's never going to work. Yeah, exactly. Do what you do, and it's okay.
Speaking of which, that
who
didn't like that Snow Puppy commercial I did?
Oh man, no. Oh man, no. Rhode Island, hey man, no, dude, you were a refresher.
Rhode Island now.
You were a refresher to the whole thing, man.
I wouldn't say he's smart.
Oh man, no, it's. I try to make everyone that I see that's new to the community. I try to make them feel welcome. Like how you guys say, like it doesn't matter. If you have 2 subscribers, 1 subscriber, it's just. I don't know. Just trying to make everything feel.
She's got the most important input ever. Okay.
Who?
She's like
your daughter.
Oh, you guys can hear?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She's taking over the chat. She's awesome.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. She is adorable.
Oh. What you mean refresher? Let me get her over here.
Yeah,
see if she is.
Yeah.
Man, your commentary, the way that you edit videos, that's what refreshed me. There's oh man, so many things. I mean, yeah.
Did I just hear a next generation dash camera? He's talking about his kid.
Oh god.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh no. You guys didn't. Oh no, you guys didn't hear freaking like when we went to Target today. She was just like, someone like cut off Carol really bad, and she's like, oh freaking idiot, and I'm like, oh man.
So but you her well. She's getting woke.
Well, for the most part, but then she dropped the F-bomb. And she's like, oh, chicken head. And I'm like, I enjoy the chicken head part of it, but the wife wasn't, she's like, you know what? You need to talk to her right now. Like, no. And I'm like, uh-oh. Hey, big girl. Come here. Come and say hi, please.
No. Let me show Papa what you're watching. Let it go.
Oh gosh, she's watching this Elsa freaking thing. Oh man, this is what I get, dude. I live with the Yaya sisterhoods, man. Crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep.
People really like story time. Okay.
No, you gotta watch this story time. It's absolutely ingenious. Like it's this is why this is why he needs to be on a live stream. Yes, he can share his story time.
Get in here.
Yeah, he's a new cat that's coming up, and oh man, yeah. I kind of wish. There's a lot of people that I wish would still upload. I know Rekt is still doing it, which I'm very pleased about.
But
I wish.
He's still on, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually in the process of making a tribute video to him. Like what you did for me, Double D?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For who? For Rekt?
For Rekt, yeah. I already got the music picked out, like everything.
Then post it. Do it. Come on. What are you waiting for?
You almost sounded like Arnold. Like, come on, what are you doing? What are you waiting for?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Come on. Yes, upload it. That's right. I want to see some good dash cam clips of some people crashing. Come on.
Just do it.
So I unintentionally started some sort of a trend. Huh?
Yes, you did.
Oh, shit. Dallas, your wife is a trick.
That's
yes.
Okay.
I am, but
yeah. ... That's another comment that I seen. It's like, oh, your wife is so funny. Like I almost made a comment like on someone. I was like, okay. I was like, bro. What's happening in the background? What are you guys doing? All I hear is
I'm eating, actually. I was trying to be quiet.
Misha?
That is the cutest name.
Yes, that is my daughter's name. I'll share that with you guys. Yes, her name is Misha.
Oh, you said it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give it up, but you said it first.
I know, but you said it too.
You said it first.
I know, but you said it second.
You're an asshole.
Yes, I do have one. Thank you.
Can we go back? Okay, that is the cutest name ever.
Do you know where I got it from?
Where? Misha. Actually that's a northern. Wait. Okay, tell us.
I got it from Hannibal Rising. The movie.
Really?
That was Hannibal's sister's name.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
No, because I thought it was the cutest name ever, and I'm like,
cute.
But that was like honestly, like Hannibal is like one of my favorite characters in movie roles, like especially when Anthony Hopkins played him. But when I saw like how Hannibal like I told my wife about it, she's like, that's a little creepy.
No, it's not creepy because, by the way, he was kind of a genius, but a sick genius.
Yes, I completely agree.
Yeah, completely agree. Oh God, that is the cutest name ever, though. By the way, it's so cute, and it fits her perfectly because she's freaking adorable.
No, thank you. We I'm gonna keep sending you guys. Oh, Dallas, did you like that little video? How blurred was it when I sent it to you?
Which video?
The video of
yeah. Like that, yeah.
I even saw that. It was freaking adorable.
It wasn't blurred. I think it was a little grainy just because of the light and normal camera stuff. But no, it could be seen good.
No, because I had to reduce it because like the file size. I was like, okay, let's see what she does. But no, she's I got some clips of her like on the dash cam, like saying chicken head.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's gonna go on the next comp, but I'm still dealing with freaking everything that's going on right now. And
yeah, when you gonna get a new car?
Oh,
Pot-
you had to ask him that?
possibly tomorrow.
Hey,
What?
there you go.
Yep,
Oof. What are you going to get?
Corolla Apex.
Apex?
Yep.
What the hell is that? A Toyota Apex?
Toyota Corolla Apex. Because I am going through some detailing withdrawals, to be honest with you right now, because I don't have a car to detail right now other than the wife's.
Hey, you can come do mine.
No. Toyota Apex?
The Corolla Apex. I don't know. I never heard of it.
Well, it's a Toyota, so it's going to be decent.
Yeah.
I have not heard of that. That's awesome.
Well, we'll see. Like, we're just gonna go and look. We got approved by the by our bank today. But
You got the money for the insurance already?
Well, go and take a couple steps back. But yeah, we got like my settlement came through. So yeah, I got enough to pay off the Rolla. So and then some. So it's everything's working out right now. But
Cool.
At least you weren't totally upside down on it.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you guys, dash cam for the freaking win again.
Really? That helped you?
Oh yeah. It was a clean cut freaking kit. Like, honestly, I think I would have had a hard time explaining if I didn't have a dash cam.
Like I said, when mine isn't working, I feel completely vulnerable and naked.
No, likewise. I mean, it's
never go without one.
No.
Do you remember the old Amex commercial, never leave home without it? Yeah.
There you go. Always be camming.
Always be.
No. Yeah.
Because as soon as you're not camming, something's going to happen. And the worst part is you're going to miss it and not be able to upload it. Yeah, I had a friend that was driving back from he was driving from from Austin up Dallas. Mm-hmm. Raining, and he has a dash cam, but the cable had got knocked out from the cigarette lighter thing because it's down under the dash.
Oh, man.
Got caught in the cable or something, knocked it out. So it's raining, and he hydroplanes while he's got the cruise control on and spins out across the traffic into the ditch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have a great clip to give you." I was like, "Oh, that'd be awesome." And then we looked, and it hadn't been recording for a week.
Oh man,
dude, your thing's not plugged in. What happened? So he missed out on a great clip.
Oh man,
and I missed out on being able to upload it. Yeah, luckily there was no damage, and the cop was right there. A tow truck. They were working other stuff, and they towed him out, sent him on his way.
Man, Misha's she's all shy, man. It's so funny. So funny how shy she is, man. And no, I do not mind sharing her name with you guys. So no, she's
yeah, we just need her address and social security now.
Well, I wish I knew. Oh man.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but 2 hours is kind of my limit on the streams. This is already kind of winding down.
Okay, yeah, no worries, man. Yeah,
we should wrap it up. So we have subject matter for another one. We can get. get somebody else in here and
yes, Rhode Island dash cam. Let's get disc. I mean, there's so many people, man.
Yep.
But okay, right there. Yeah. Anyways,
you need it too. All right. Well, I think that we should wrap it up there. It was nice talking to you too, Rhode Island. Hope to do it again and actually talk and get something going. This works out. Maybe, like you said, DC, we can have it as a more of a regular thing. Just get on and chit chat and talk about regular stuff.
No, definitely, and let's keep the time limited. So
yeah,
sure.
we can talk about how I'm a controversial figure with my stupid uploads.
Stupid uploads. Don't ever say that, dude. Don't ever say that, bro.
No,
we can get into that, and believe me, man, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about with that.
Yeah, I think I should make another channel to upload things like that. That commercial, the snow puppy commercial, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a GMC commercial, but that's the only thing car related about it. But you know, my demented mind comes up with stupid stuff like that all the time. It's just whether or not I make something and do something with it. So, all right. Well, it's been nice chatting, guys. All of you guys in the chat, thanks for joining.
No, for sure. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for sure.
I think we got up to 7 viewers.
Hey, that's all good, man. It's all good.
Especially after all the technical difficulties having to start a different stream because the first all of that and getting started late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, we will talk later.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace out.
That was good.